Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Landover. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Deebo Samuel on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Like it.
First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Another try following the sack. On the move, and they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Forced back to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And again, it's Penix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, Penix to the air. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix is going to throw again. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 4th down.
4th down, Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
throwing. Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's third down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Ready.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Back. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Extra point by Q is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They run. It's Bosky Merritt. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Daniel's going to keep it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those 2 options. They kept some help by the line, and they tracked him down for the loss.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Commanders, needing 8 on 3rd down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Penix looking to pass. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Penix now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Daniels on 1st down. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch.
Okay,
and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care. But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. It's Penix yet again. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Penix now to throw. That one complete to Pitts. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That side reeled in by Pitts. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Koo able to put it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake. Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, Penix hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Penix on third down. Hits him on the in route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here.
8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down. At the 7.
And again, it's Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
17. Commanders 6. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up
Second and 1. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Go! Viking 18!
Before the play clock can expire, we get a timeout from Coach Dan Quinn, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Hey, here we go. Back. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Headed out right. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Washington Commanders first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 yards on the play.
18 Rattler.
That's
18 Rattler.
another Washington.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and
All I'm hearing in my
16.
head is touchdown and check down, touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on first down in the red zone.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniels looking to throw. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now.
Falcons 17. Commanders 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So we're through three here. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. First and 10 from the 41. Penix now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Penix here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
He's back to throw. He finds it beyond the bunker. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Working quickly here. Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
David Onyemata brought him down. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by a touchdown. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get 38 out of the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Setting up to pass. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Score, Commanders 22, Falcons 20. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Drag route, because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
At the 47-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Penix on 1st down. And downfield, and he finds London. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL has got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And again, it's Penix. This one's caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Chop 60, chop 60. Go.
Penix is going to throw again. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Commanders,
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the set. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors, 70.
To throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked off, that's Robbie Wagner! And the Commanders get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Big game downfield. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from D.C.